So you're planning on heading to Vegas and you're gonna have a great time. Vegas is awesome. But before you jump into renting that car, let's talk about why you might want to think about leaving those keys at home, so to speak. Because trust me, Vegas and that whole experience could be way smoother and a lot cheaper if you choose to go there without any kind of a car. Don't bring a car to Vegas if you can avoid it. And I'm going to get into some reasons why I think that is. But the first one, pretty obvious, the parking nightmare. And first off, let me just say that parking on the Strip, it is a huge hassle. Even if you find a spot, resort parking fees can add up pretty quick. So you're talking about sometimes maybe $20, $30 a day, give or take. It just depends. And finding a free spot, good luck. Hey, future me here, and I want to quickly jump back into this video to add a little bit more on the parking cost situation. And yes, I do know that as of the time that I'm making this video, there is still the possibility you can get free parking or very low cost parking. I know that if you check with Circus and Treasure Island, they still might be offering free parking. I'm not sure. I haven't gone there in a while. But even so, those places are located towards the northern extreme end of the Las Vegas Strip. And it may not be the most ideal situation for you because, again, you have to travel then to the center part of the Strip to see all of the other popular resorts that are concentrated in and around the center of the resort within a few miles up and down of that area. So you are sacrificing quite a bit, I think, if you are choosing your casino resort based on the possibility they're going to give you free parking. Also, there might be some other places in that Las Vegas area that offers free or very low cost parking, but those might be sketchy, and I don't know how long that's going to be around. But the point of it is that there's still a lot of fun and a lot of convenience that you can get by staying in and around the center of the Las Vegas Strip, Caesar's Palace, around that area, and still have a great time while you can walk up and down the Las Vegas Strip and still check out all the sites. And if you need a car, you can still Uber. So definitely don't think that just because you can get free parking that it's a great thing. It is not. You are sacrificing some location and also time to get to the center of the Strip where all of the popular attractions and casino resorts are concentrated. So anyway, back to the video. Valet, sure, it's convenient, but those tips and fees, those are really expensive as well. So that's not a good option if you're on a budget. And again, it's kind of a hassle to be spending all that extra money when you could use that money for other things. Plus the traffic chaos in Vegas. A lot of times the Strip can get seriously congested, especially on weekends or during big events when a lot of people are likely to go to Vegas. So you can spend more time sitting in traffic, or you can be in the casinos having fun or exploring on foot, but enjoying your vacation. But navigating those busy intersections on busy streets, if you have not been in big city traffic before, that can be pretty scary as well if you're not used to that. And but let's talk about the power of walking and why I think it's a better alternative. If you are able to walk and you have that luxury that you can walk and you're fortunate enough, I think you can see the Strip in a much better light and experience it way better by traveling on foot. If you are centrally located on the Strip, you can travel and see different high-profile spots and fantastic picturesque locations within a few minutes walk north or south of wherever you stay, as long as you're centrally located on the Strip, anywhere near Caesar's Palace, that type of area. So if you Google it on a map, you're going to see, try to stay more towards the middle. Just that way it's more convenient and less time when you're on foot walking to go north and south to the popular places. But if you're able to walk, that's a great way to go about it. Plus, you can really enjoy some good physical fitness when you're not even you don't even realize that you're doing it because you're exploring the Vegas Strip. And believe me, if you can walk a lot, the Strip is multiple miles long, north and south of the central part, and you can really go from one end to the other. If you want to go from Caesars, which is kind of in the middle, and go up towards Resorts World, that's a nice walk. That is going to be a lot of steps, but it's good. You can go into the bathrooms of the different casino resorts that are pretty clean, so you don't have to worry about that. You can go inside the casino resorts to escape the temperatures outside, whether it's too cold or too hot. You can go in there and protect yourself from the elements by walking through the casinos and getting your steps in that way. So there's very little need for a car if you are able to walk and you're okay with staying in and around the Las Vegas Strip. And the good thing is, if you do want to go to a little bit farther away places like maybe the Fremont Experience, then although you could walk it, I don't recommend it. Some of the areas in between the Vegas Strip and the Fremont Experience can be a little sketchy, but definitely just still go to the Fremont Experience, but consider taking an Uber or rideshare, because you're still going to be able to get there. And even if you have to pay for that extra Uber, which obviously you do, it's still going to be way cheaper than incurring the rental fees, extra insurance fees of a car, and of course the parking fees and the hassle. And a lot of times, if you're going to certain places in Vegas and you're traveling in the car, sometimes you don't even get a spot close to where you want to go. So it really kind of defeats the purpose of having a car from a convenience standpoint and a cost standpoint. For sure, you're paying a really high price for the possibility that you might get convenient access and quick access to certain places, but that's not always true. But like I said, if you're able to walk and you're mobile, then I think you should consider walking around the Las Vegas Strip as opposed to renting a car. Don't even think about it. I know a lot of people do not rent a car when they go to Vegas, but I just wanted to put it out there that if you are used to renting a car because you are going there on business and you're extending your vacation, or for whatever reason you're just used to renting a car, really consider not renting a car in Las Vegas if you're staying in the Las Vegas Strip and are just going to be in that general area. There's a lot to see and do there that is casino resort related, and you're going to have a lot of fun if you like that kind of stuff in Vegas. And don't forget too that if you go in a group that is also able to walk, everybody's mobile, that's a great way to have some additional social interaction with your friends as you go up and down the Vegas Strip, walking around at a normal pace. And let's also not forget that if you do like to drink occasionally or more than occasionally, then definitely walking is a much safer way to move around, because you don't have to worry about the possibility of hopefully never driving intoxicated, because you're walking around, so you don't have to worry about that. And if you do need to get back somewhere from a place where you were drinking and you need a car, you could always call the Uber, and again, you don't have to worry. It's nice and safe. So when you are walking, you still have the ability to use a car. Just use rideshare for the few times that you might need it. But yeah, so Vegas without a car, that's the way to go, in my opinion, for most people. So anyway, guys, with that said, hope you got something out of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.